Hey guys, Scott here with Alchemic Empowerment. Today I wanted to give you a really great exercise that I use not only in my own life and in my own relationships, but that I've also seen with really great results in my clients. We all get into arguments. Sometimes they're small, like who took out the trash. Sometimes they're pretty big, like differences in the philosophies and how they see relationships. And so every argument usually gets pretty heated. There's usually emotions that are stirred up into that argument, into that little spat. And then usually what happens is it starts to die down, and then there's that kind of lingering feeling. You guys are in separate rooms, maybe you guys have separated for the night, but there's this feeling of, I'm not directly upset with them anymore, but I'm still a little bit charged and there's some residue from the fight. And so the question I get is, look, I know that I love X, Y, or Z. I know I love my significant other, and I know that we're eventually going to move past this. I would just like to make that process come a lot sooner. And so here's the exercise that I'd like to give you. This exercise is really quick and it doesn't require doing a lot. So in a quiet environment, take your partner and you want to sit in front of them. Either sitting on the ground or sitting in front of them in a chair, and maybe just a few feet apart. Preferably, what you want to be doing is looking at each other's eyes, being very present with them, and ideally holding hands, but that's completely optional. And so what I would like you to do is, for 30 seconds, I want you to be completely present with your partner. And I mean, there's nothing else in the world that exists except for this beautiful person who's sitting right in front of you. And then so for about 30 seconds to a minute, what I would like you to do is just stare into their eyes and do nothing. And in your mind, I want you to look at them and think, God, this person is so amazing. I am so grateful to be in a relationship with this person. I'm so grateful to have shared experiences with this person. And what you want to do is just kind of reconfirm, really focus on the gratitude, on all the amazing qualities, on why you're really with that person. And what you'll find is that when you're in this state of gratitude, it's really hard, if not impossible, to be angry, to be upset when you're also in a state of gratitude. So what I suggest is do this for about 30 seconds to a minute. And then, some couples have told me that a lot of times they'll literally start laughing after, thinking, oh my God, I can't believe we were even that upset. There's usually a lot of smiling afterwards. And then some couples have told me silence after, and then kind of just like retreating to the other room and letting all of this sink in, and then kind of coming back to each other at a later point in time, whether it's an hour or whether it's even the next day. But what I have found quite often is that you start to remember the other person in the light that you'd like to see him in. You start to remember the person in the relationship and how you feel that it's naturally supposed to be, and you kind of get through that kind of awkwardness and those lingering emotions that kind of tend to follow us after a fight. Hope this helps. Take care. Bye-bye.